Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. I am here with videos Monday through Friday before the opening bell, so make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and those notifications are turned on so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Also, don't forget to check out the Twitter page for TipRanks so you can stay up to date with all of our latest market news. Now, this morning we're taking a look at exciting stock market news, our biggest gainers and losers, as well as notable earnings reports. So let's get into it. Starting off with stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed so far this morning. The Dow is up slightly at 0.03%, S&P 500 down 0.14%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.41%. According to the Wall Street Journal, Baidu and Geely have a joint venture, BIDU Auto, and they plan to spend $7.7 billion in developing autonomous car technologies. The company is expected to hire 2,500 to 3,000 staff, including 500 software engineers over the next 3 years. Baidu owns 55% of BIDU Auto, while Geely owns 45% of the joint venture. The first vehicle from BIDU will be an EV and is expected to be rolled out in the next 3 years. The vehicle will also be designed to resemble a robot to target the younger generation. The Baidu stock does currently come in as a strong buy based on 17 analyst ratings with an average upside potential of 59%. Wing Aviation, which is a subsidiary of Alphabet Incorporated, has requested approval from the Federal Aviation Administration to allow it to expand its drone operations to increase its efficiency in drone deliveries and enable the company to control drone flights from a central hub. Drone pilots would be able to oversee all flight operations from the central hub without having to be stationed at the aircraft's operating area. Alphabet's Wing has requested permission to launch drones from multiple locations with less frequent visits from authorities. Wing Aviation competes with the likes of Amazon and UPS and wants to tap into drone technology for automated deliveries. Alphabet is scheduled to announce its first quarter 2021 results on April 27th. The Alphabet stock does currently come in as a strong buy with 31 unanimous buy ratings from analysts and an average upside potential just shy of 8%. Commercial stage biopharma company TG Therapeutics and Samsung Biologics are expanding a large-scale manufacturing contract for the former's ublituximab, an investigational monoclonal antibody. TG Therapeutics has submitted a BLA or biologics license application with the U.S. FDA for approval for the combination of ublituximab and umbralisib in treating patients with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. Furthermore, TG Therapeutics is also in the process of preparing a BLA for ublituximab for the treatment of relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis. TG Therapeutics does just have 4 analyst ratings, but comes in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of 79%. And social media company Twitter will be exploring a tipping feature that will allow people to tip other users for great tweets. The Verge reports that the networking giant could offer a tipping button on users' profiles. Pictures shared online indicate that the feature will come with a little blue cash button. Clicking or tapping the button will provide users with options for tipping through Square's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Bandcamp. Reports also indicate that Twitter is working on a tip jar feature for its Twitter Spaces. Given that Twitter is yet to formally confirm the tipping feature, there is no guarantee that it will actually be released. The Verge indicates that even if the feature were to materialize, it would likely come with some restrictions. The Twitter stock does currently come in as a moderate buy with 34 analyst ratings and an average upside potential of about 13%. Now let's take a look at this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Starting off with our biggest gainer so far, and that is Cyonjoy Corporation. Under the ticker SJ, they're currently up 31% in the pre-market. Followed by Ocugen under OCGN, who's currently up over 16%. And Brainsway under BWAY, currently up nearly 13%. Some of our biggest losers this morning include Uxin under UXIN, who's currently down nearly 7%. Cypress Solutions under SYPR, who's currently down about 6.5%. And Alliance Resource Partners under ARLP, currently down 5.3%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Starting off with Skechers. who posted record quarterly results in the first quarter with sales of $1.43 billion, up 15% year-over-year, and beating consensus estimates of $1.35 billion. The footwear company reported adjusted diluted earnings per share of 68 cents that came in ahead of analyst estimates of 49 cents per share. The record sales in the first quarter were driven by a 20% year-over-year rise in international sales and an 8.5% growth in domestic sales. The increase in domestic sales was largely fueled by a year-over-year jump of 143% in e-commerce sales. The Skechers stock does currently come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of just 0.4%. We also heard from Honeywell Int'l, who reported first quarter adjusted earnings per share of $1.92, coming in above analyst estimates of $1.80 per share and exceeding the high end of the company's prior guidance range by 9 cents. Meanwhile, Honeywell's revenues in the first quarter remained flat year-over-year, but still came in ahead of the consensus estimates of $8.08 billion. The aerospace and building technologies conglomerate reported revenues of $8.45 billion. The Honeywell Int'l stock does currently come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 3.3%. Now, it is a big week for earnings reports. In the after hours today, we'll be hearing from Tesla. Then later on in the week, we have a ton of huge companies, too many to list, but they include Facebook, Amazon, Alphabet, Google, Apple, all of those big names. So it'll be exciting to see how the week progresses as we start hearing results from them. That is Monday's pre-market morning update, bringing you up to speed with everything you need to know before the market opens. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you back here next time.